Okay, so you must give your answer back in the direction wording that they ask it. Okay, then there was something that I wanted to say here. Oh, it counts 4 marks. Where's your marks go? For any one of those formulas you get a mark. So jy hoef hulle nie almal neer te skryf nie. Dit maak vir jouself makliker as jy doen, maar vir enige formule, dan kry jy 'n punt vir waardes wat jy ingevul het. 'n Mark for values that you substitute on both sides, and then you get 1 mark for this answer here. So if you leave out east, as jy vergeet om oos te skryf, dan kry jy nie daai punt nie. Then you don't get that mark. Okay, so moenie dit vergeet nie. Reg, dan vra hulle vir jou by 4. So sorry, that was 4.2.1. Then at 4.2.2 they ask, calculate the average force. So hulle soek die krag, the average force, wat trolley X gedurende die botsing op trolley Y uitoefen. Okay, so they ask for trolley X, that the force that trolley X exerts on trolley Y. Okay, so are we going to look at X or are we going to look at Y? Y, nee? Hulle vra die krag wat X op Y uitoefen. So ons kyk na Y. But let's say you looked at Y. Will that make a difference? Nee en ja. Okay? Nee, want it's the same force, because the force that object A exerts on B is the same as B on A. Ja, want it's in opposite directions. So as jy gekyk het nou na trolley X, dan moet jy net onthou jy moet die rigting verander aan die einde. You must change the direction around at the end. Okay. So, jy het nog gesê ons moet kyk na A. So then you tell that person that's marking the question paper, consider, beskou A. Why? So I am going to look at Y. So my info tabel sal vir Y wees, vir A. So die massa is Y se massa, wat 0,5 kilogram is. Die beginsnelheid van Y was wat? 0. Die eindsnelheid van Y, the end velocity of Y, I just calculated it to be 9.6. And I need time. Where will I get time? Waar gaan ek tyd kry? On the graph, op die grafiek, nee? Maar, hulle sê, hierdie is die inligting, this is the information for X. And now I'm looking at Y. Can I use that time? Ja, want dis dieselfde botsing. X op Y op X. Selfde kontaktyd, same contact time. So you can use that information. Now, wat hierdie, this here, is the information for the collision, vir die botsing. So wat is die tyd wat die botsing geneem het? What is the time that the collision took place? Time frame, time. Ja. Hoe het jy gekom by 0,1? Mooi. So that was the collision. The time, so if you had a stopwatch, the time when the collision started was 20.1 seconds and when the collision ended was 20.2 seconds. So die tyd vir die botsing, the time of the collision was 0.1 seconds. Okay, so ek gaan nou impulse formule gebruik. I'm going to use the impulse formula. The force I want to get, the change in time is 0.1. En wat kry julle vir die antwoord? Wat is dit? $48 en die eenheid? Newtons, en ons het regs gekies as positief en die antwoord is positief, so hierdie, of nie regs nie, oos, so hierdie is oos. Gaan nou weer wees. Kom ons kyk net gou of het sin maak, let's just look if it makes sense. the force that X exerts on Y. So X came from the back and it pushed Y forward. So is die krag oos, is the force east? Yes, it is. So dit is like, ja.
So as jy met X gewerk het, het jy dan bereken wat gebeur met X?
Nee, jy gaan uitwerk die krag wat Y op X uitoefen.
So basically dan met X sal.
Ja. So dan het jy 'n minus antwoord raak.
Ja, en dan sê ek is reg.
Nee. Ja, maar nee, dit is die krag wat Y op X uitoefen is links. So dan moet jy sê, dit is die krag wat X op Y, nee, Y op X uitoefen. Nee, want jy kyk na X. Dan sê dit wil sê die krag wat X op Y uitoefen is oos. Dit maak dit net 'n bietjie moeiliker vir die ander. Alright. Then the last question there, they ask, is the collision elastic or not? Explain by using calculations, 5 punte. Okay, so kan jy sien die bewoording. Is dit elasties of nie? So you can't start with, so this is 4.3. You can't start with the sum of the kinetic energy at the beginning is equal to the sum of the kinetic energy at the end. Jy kan nie daarmee begin nie, because you don't know if it is or if it isn't. Okay, that is what you want to prove. So jy gaan hom apart doen. You're going to do it separately. So ons gaan eers kyk aan die begin, the sum of the kinetic energy at the beginning. Aan die begin het ons twee voorwerpe, hulle was apart van mekaar. So we have the kinetic energy of X plus the kinetic energy of Y at the beginning. Want hulle was apart. Hoe bereken ons nou weer kinetiese energie? Half mv kwadraat van X plus 'n half mv kwadraat van Y aan die begin. Okay, so we have a half, the mass of X is 1.2, and at the beginning, the velocity was 8. Wat was die snelheid van Y aan die begin? 0, hy was in 'n rus gewees aan die begin, so dit is 0. Okay. Sure, wat is daai? 64, 32. Hoeveel? 48. 88. On the dot. Mooi, dankie mama. En die eenheid? Joules. Okay, so dit is die som van die kinetiese energie aan die begin. Nou gaan ons kyk na die som van die kinetiese energie aan die einde. Okay, so ek gaan nou een stapie skip. I'm going to skip a step. I'm just going to say a half mv of X plus a half mv squared of Y at the end. So it is a half maal m.2. And that velocity at the end is 4. A half times 0.5, and we calculated the velocity at the end of Y to be 9.6. So is the collision elastic or not? No, onelastis. Lastis. Man, potato. Reg. Nou dit is nie 'n vraag nie, it was not a question, but I'm going to add it to test you. Sê nou maar hulle het vir jou gevra, let's say they ask you to draw a velocity time graph for y. Snelheid tydgrafiek vir y. Kom ons kyk of ons dit kan doen. Okay? So you know it should look not similar but more or less the same as the one that we got, but something's different. Okay. Kom ons kyk gou. So if they ask for a velocity time graph, you are going to get time and velocity points that you must plot. Soos in wiskunde. Toe die tyd 0 was, when the time was 0, or actually if we look from there, when the time was 20, what was the velocity of y? 0. Nee, 0. Hy het maar stil gestaan aan die begin. Toe die tyd 20.1 was, 20.1, before the collision, just before the collision, what was the velocity? 0. When the time was 20.2, toe die botsing klaar was, wat was sy snelheid? 9.6. Okay, so I have a few points that I can plot. So as ek teken a velocity time graph, dan gaan ek 0 hier en 20 daar, and then I'm going to have 20.1, and I'm going to have 20.2. En hier gaan ek hê 0 en 9.6. Guys, as my punte moet plot, the first point is 0 and 20. I'll plot ek hom. The next point is 20.1 and 0. So 20.1 and 0. Daar's hy. En dan my laaste point is 20.2 en 9.6. Waar's hy? So I get home, daar, and then it goes up, en dan gaan het 10 en daar aangaan, at 9.6. So I like, it looks similar to the other graph, net omgekeerd, just the inverse. Hoekom? Want die graph wat dit is, maar dit is, so it's just in the box. Okay. Chop? Chop, chop. Okay, die krag gaan oor 5 minute afgaan, dink ek. Ek gaan net hier sê vir hierdie mensietjies wat luister. Declan, this is for you. Your homework, or not homework, the work that we will do together now in class, we are going to aim in this exam booklet that you have. Net zo'n boekie. Ons gaan aim om te doen, so this is on page 20 in the booklet. We're going to aim to do question 6, question 7, question 11, 17. Ja, 17. Daai 4 wil ons nou doen. Right.